And in 1980, I met a gentleman that I'm so proud to this day that I know him and can call him my friend, is Dr. Ivan Danhoff. Danhoff at that time was a professor and a research scientist for UT Southwestern Medical School. And he came and he talked to us about aloe vera. All of us had heard aloe vera. I'd heard that since I was a child about aloe vera, about it with burns and the different things that it did. But when he came into our facility and talked to us about not only when you use aloe and take aloe internally, but what was important to me is when he said what aloe does for the skin. It's truly an anti-aging material. It does so many wonderful things for the skin. It caught my attention. And to this day, we love to formulate with aloe. Absolutely. It has to be real aloe, true aloe. Can't be just fairy dust, like Kevin said, that just kind of goes over the tank with a little bit of drops of aloe. It has to be the real stuff, and that's what we do. But today, oh my goodness, this business has changed so much. This industry has changed so much. We now know, and if you happen to listen to Dr. Kassir on his video, you heard him say it takes a combination of science and nature to develop a unique, efficacious performance product. It takes both science and nature. And now today, we have as a manufacturer everything at our fingertips. We have botanical extracts, many with clinical studies. We have peptides. You've all heard peptides. We have plant stem cells. We have an array of different ingredients just at our fingertips. And every day we have vendors coming in telling us the latest things that are out there today. As we said earlier, we manufacture a lot of products for customers that are all walks of the beauty industry. Industries like yours, industries like brick and mortar, whether it be Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom. Television, we have a lot of clients that are on television, and the top products. But when we developed your product, Youth, your product is revolutionary. It's never been done before. You're the only ones that have this product. You're the only ones that will ever have this product. It's truly revolutionary. For one product that you can say can help with the 7 signs of aging, this is what you have. Don't ever say and have somebody say, well, how do you compare this to other products? There's no comparison. You have the product. And you'll always have the product, and nobody can ever compete with you with a product like this. Now, I have access. My daughter's here tonight. She works with me. My sister's here tonight. She works with me. We have access to any product we want to use. And let me tell you, we make some fabulous products, some great products. But I only use yours. I only use Youth. If I were to ask my daughter, Shelley, what do you use? Brenda, what do you use? Youth. We can use anything, and we choose to use Youth. I can see what it does to my skin, and I'm sure no spring chicken, and you can tell that already. I'm no spring chicken. But I can actually tell what it's done for my skin. Now, I've used products all these years, but I can see what it's done for my skin and how it's helped my skin. I can see that my skin responds. My skin is more hydrated, more moisturized. And I don't know about a lot of you women, but me, because I can't see that well anyway, that I have to have a 5-time magnifying mirror to put my makeup on. And that little 5-time magnifying mirror shows every little wrinkle, doesn't it? Oh, it shows every little pore. It shows everything. In fact, sometimes if it's really early in the morning, it's kind of scary. And but anyway, I can use that, and I really look at how my skin is performing, what is happening to my skin. And for me to see a visible improvement in the appearance of my skin, that's why I use Youth twice a day. Cleanse and use Youth twice a day. All right, now, all of you are probably saying, what am I going to say to somebody that comes and talks to me and says, oh my gosh, what is it? Let's make it so simple. Let's just tell them what it is after I see this button, and we'll see what it is. So that's the first question they're going to ask you. Okay, all right, Manitech's got this new skincare. Now come on, now tell me what it is. And this is what you say. This is a revolutionary rejuvenation cream formulated to reduce the appearance of the 7 signs of aging. And it is then, it's a unique transdermal time-release delivery system that is infused with youth-inducing microspheres. And you go, oh my gosh, that's a mouthful, Jackie. Can I ever get through that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And the microspheres is what we've done is we've taken those active materials like manopole and another material that we'll talk about and some other unique things, and we have encapsulated that for a delivery system. There's really very few companies out there that have their products have a delivery system. And if you don't have a delivery system, it really will not get down into the matrix and where you want it to go. And in the matrix is where you have your structural proteins, which are collagen and elastin. So that's what it is. And then they're going to say, okay, all right, you told me what it is. But what makes mine different, yours different than what I'm currently using? So why is it unique? And what makes it unique? And now you have the science behind this. You are a science-based company. And your science is in glyconutrients. Your science is in glycans. This is what you learn. This is what you know. And all you have to do is talk about the uniqueness of the glycans and what the glycans do. And all you have to do is know that it covers all of our cells and provides a network that allows them to communicate their every need. Through this amazing science, Manitech has unlocked the knowledge of why our skin loses its youthfulness, and more importantly, how we can restore it. Technology allows the active ingredients to retain the efficacy. Now let me tell you about the technology so it retains its efficacy of the active materials. It's cold processed. Heat is never ever used in the manufacturing of this cream. Unheard of. You're the only company that we manufacture your product cold. Why do we do it cold? Because right there what it says, it retains the efficacy of those raw materials, of those ingredients. And the youth-inducing microspheres send signals to the collagen and elastin skin cells to produce new cells that reflect a more youthful appearance. Now the next question they're going to ask you is, okay, who is it for? It's for anyone that wants to have a more youthful looking appearance. It's for men, it's for women, it's for all skin types, it's for all skin color. We have formulated it that way, so it's for everyone. There's no guesswork in it at all. It's for everyone, all ethnicities as well. So then who's it for? And then the first thing, then they're going to say, oh, okay, you've told me all those. Now, how do I use it? How do I apply it? And the way that you apply it is you just simply take the product. I put a couple of drops or pumps on the back of my hand. And you go, I don't. I put it in the palm of my hand, put my fingertips, I just rub it all over my face. Listen, learn to use this as your palette. You'll use less product than if you just put it in your back, on your palm of your hand. And it's more hygienic if you put it on the back of your hand and use it as a palette. You have a lot more bacteria in the palm of your hand than you do on the back of your hand. And if you want to see afterwards what happens after using skincare products and using the back of your hand, you'll see that one hand, my left hand, looks much younger than my right hand. And you'll see on my left hand, it's more dense, it has more elasticity, and I don't have brown spots. When you look at my right hand, you're going to say, oh my Lord, she is old. But anyway, so if you use that and you start then, I always start at the base of my throat. Now I know you'll probably say neck, but I've always thought that chickens have necks and ladies have throats. So I start at the base of my throat, I stroke upward, outward, and I cover the entire face area. And I do that twice a day. So that's how you use it. And then, what are some of the other ingredients? What are those key features and those benefits? Every one of these active materials that I'm going to show you today, and we even have more, but every one of these have clinical studies. So I'm not just putting something up there, and Manitech's just not saying something. This is from the clinical studies of those active materials that you have in your product. Manipul is by stimulating the communication between skin cells, it appears to reverse the signs of aging. It communicates. Then you have another one, which is crocus, Cryanthus bulb extract. It can help to reverse the signs of aging skin by stimulating what? The communication between skin cells. So not only do you have Manipul that is communicating between those stem cells, you have another ingredient that's doing the very same thing. It assists in the collagen and elastin production. It helps to stimulate this natural growth factors in the skin. It appears to renew the skin's resilience and firmness, and it helps to rejuvenate the skin's texture. And brings us to, then, biotin. And this resembles carnitine and reacts similarly. It is a carrier of fatty acids. But you know what? Let's forget all that, because really what it does, it's allowing a higher efficiency of oxygen metabolism for energies in our skin cells. Very, very, very important. And you have that in your product. Then you have hydrolyzed viola tricolor extract, which is an oleosaccharide from wild pansy. And what they found in that is stimulates the synthesis of aquaporins. And what those are actual canals, watered canals in each of our cells. And by having that, therefore favoring the circulation of water from the dermis towards the epidermis is what that does. Then you have astaxanthin. And a lot of you probably understand what that is. That is derived from a microscopic green algae in Kona, Hawaii. And if you notice that your youth, it's a color in there. It's kind of like a light peach color, isn't it? That's natural. It comes from astaxanthin. Now, it's a powerful antioxidant that defends against the aging process. An antioxidant, you probably have been told this over and over again, an antioxidant, whether you take it internally or externally, your antioxidants, it fights against free radical damage. So it really slows down that aging process. And then you have sodium hyaluronic acid hydrospheres. Those hydrospheres are in microspheres. So it's transdermal. It's time released. So you have that wonderful hyaluronic acid being transdermally into the matrix of your skin. So that's why you have that wonderful plumping of the skin. Hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1,000th own weight in moisture. And you have that in your product. This other one is methyl glucosides, phosphate, proline, lysine, copper complex, a mouthful. But very simply, it increases collagen synthesis, improves the skin density and firmness, increases elastin production, and improves the skin's elasticity. All right, so those are just some. Now you have, we've given you, and I think it'll be out shortly, a complete glossary, so you know what every ingredient does. So you have that information. We're trying to provide you with every bit of information that you need. But you know what? All you have to do is try the product. See what it does for you, see how it performs, and share it with others. That's all you have to do. What causes our skin to age? Well, genetics and the environment is really one of the culprits of aging, and we all know that. The other one is inflammation is a major culprit. Inflammation in our body, inflammation in our skin is a cause of aging. Environmental elements like pollution, sun, extreme weather conditions, smoking, excessive alcohol use, using ineffective skincare products, and there's some out there, not following a healthy diet, not taking Manitech supplements, and not drinking enough water. Now, what are those 7 signs? And I bet I could go around the room, not for some of you people, but some of you, like myself, I could probably say, I know what it is, Jackie. It is, first of all, dull skin, dryness. Then, you start to notice fine lines and wrinkles. Then you start noticing sagginess and loss of elasticity. Then you're starting uneven skin tone. Oh my gosh, what happened? Where'd those spots come from? Where'd the hyperpigmentation come from? What happened to me? Things that your mother never told you. Dark age spots. Oh my gosh. Face, back of hands, décolleté, you name it, we got them. Loss of radiance and luminosity. You know, when you're young, think of your grandchildren, think of your children, think of the young ones here tonight. You look at your skin and it just radiates, it illuminates, it has a glow about it. But as we start to get older and we start to mature, we don't have that radiance and luminosity anymore. And then, the last but not least, it happens in large pores. You know, I know it's going to have a lot of other places, but never dreamed it would be my pores. But that's true. Now, what are the different skin types? And all of you know what they are. You all know your own skin type. You know if you're normal, you know if you're dry, you know if you're oily, or if you're a combination. You say, well, Jackie, why is that important that you're talking about that today? Because people will ask you that. Is this for a particular skin type? No. Any skin type can use it. Absolutely any. So it doesn't make any difference what skin type that you have. This product will adjust. Now, it might take a few applications for it to adjust, but it will adjust to your skin type. The same thing goes then with you see up there, a Fitzpatrick scale. What in the name of goodness is a Fitzpatrick scale? Well, in the aesthetic world, or the doctors that do a lot of aesthetics in their dermatology practice, it's a scale from 1 to 6 that determines your skin coloring. 1 being the very, very fairest of skin, and number 6 being the very, very darkest of skin. And this product, Youth, can be used on all of those skin colors as well. People come into our office and they're women of color, and they will want a line that's just for them. And we'll develop a line for them. But however, in developing this line, we wanted to make sure that you had one product would be the best of all worlds. And that's what we've done in developing Youth for you. Now you might ask, how can I maintain this youthful appearance? First of all is consistency. There's so many times that guys, I mean, we know what you do. You wash your face, you cleanse your face, you shave, you might slap something on it, and you're out the door. Women, we're a little bit different. We have to get the makeup off. We have to put the makeup on. We have to put the cream on. We have to put the moisturizer. We have to do all those kinds of things. You know how long it takes, guys, to get these ladies ready to go anyplace? So anyway, but it's consistent. Now, you can't say, hey, I'm going to use this product tonight, but I'm going to skip a couple of days and I'll use it Friday. Or I'm going to use it in the morning, but I'm going to use it at night. Or I really don't want to take my makeup off. I'm too tired. I'm going to go to bed. You got to be consistent. No matter what you do, you have to be consistent in what you do. So consistency is very, very, very important. Twice a day, morning and night. And you say, why did you put up there attitude? Because attitude will keep you young. A great attitude will keep you young, will keep you looking young, will put a smile on your face. And and you want to display and embrace a positive attitude daily. Surround yourself with people, just like with your Manatech family. Surround yourself with positive people. Stay away from the negative ones. You know that it's both is contagious. And how many times you've been around people that are negative, and pretty soon, if you don't walk away from it, you get right down, and you're just as negative as they are. Yeah, it won't work. I don't see that working. I feel the same way you do, honey. So be positive. Maintain that youthful appearance. And then, of course, maintain a healthy lifestyle. Exercise, eat healthy food, drink plenty of water, see your doctor on a regular basis. Include Manatech's daily supplements. A glowing, healthy skin reflects a healthy body. And embrace what you do in all areas of your life. Every day is a gift, and thank God for the life that He has given you. Enjoy it to its fullest. Remember, we only have one life to live. Drink alcohol in moderation, and one thing I'm going to say to you, please, don't smoke. Don't smoke. Not only will it add years to your appearance, but it will also shorten and can shorten your life.